Okay, so we're gonna start with this is the skull anatomy. We're gonna start with I'm gonna start with the frontal bone, which is this right here. This is the frontal bone, and it actually curves into your orbit. It curves in. I don't know if you guys noticed that in your, there's a little like dent right here in top of your orbit, and that's all the frontal bone. So now we are gonna go into the nasal bone, which is this right here. Right here, this is your nasal bone. That's your nasal bone right there. Right here, that is your nasal bone. Lacrymal bone, we're gonna go into the lacrymal bone, which is, let me not curve it that much. Okay, there you go. This is your lacrymal bone right here. That's your lacrymal bone. Now we're gonna go into your saphenous bone, which is this over here. Saphenous bone, which is right here. Saphenous no bone right there. This is your saphenous bone. This right here is your zygomatic bone right here. Let me turn it a little bit. There we go. This right here is your zygomatic bone right here. So we're gonna go into the right here back. This right here is the mandible right here, mandible bone. This right here is the maxilla, so yeah, so now we are going and to the lateral view of it. Lateral view. Okay, so this right here, this part is a temporal bone. All of this is a temporal bone. This is a temporal bone. This is a parietal bone, which there are, the parietal bone, there are two sides. You guys can see right there. This is a parietal bone, and this is a parietal bone. Okay, so right here we have, so now we're gonna have this over here. Let me do a little side view. This right here is a occipital bone right here. Occipital bone. So yeah, that's the occipital bone. So now we are going into, we're still gonna be in the lateral view of it. Let me just fix this. Okay, that's better. Okay, so now this right here, the lacrimal fossa, this around here, yeah, around right here, this little line that you guys see is a squamous suture, and the top one over here is a coronal suture, and right here is a, let me do a little bit. This is the rhomboid suture. It's right here. Okay, this, let's go back on the side. Okay, this little bone that is popping off is the mastoid process. Mastoid process right here. this right here, this little hole that's right there, right here, right there, is a external acoustic mucus. So that right there, this little extension that is to the temporal bone, this little structure, it is called the this little one right here, that is called the zygomatic process, this right here. This right here, this little point right here is called the nasal spine. And this right here is called the temporal process. That's a temporal process. This little line right here, this right here, that is the staphylococcus suture. This right here, staphylococcus suture. Right here. So we're gonna go a little bit like this. So yeah, now we are going to do, so we're gonna do some of the, so yeah, so this is a overview of the skull. You guys see that? So yeah, so obviously this is a nasal cavity. Right in there you would see that's the nasal bone. That's obviously the nasal bone. In here is a inside of the nasal, inside of the nose, you will see the inferior nasal concha and the ethmoid, which is this little pointy thing right here, is the ethmoid bone. So yeah, this is a little overview of the skull. So now we are gonna go into, I'm gonna do the inside of the skull. So yeah, okay, so this is the of the skull. So we're gonna start with obviously this right here. This is the frontal bone still. This right here, this is the frontal bone. These little like kind of like wings that you see right here, these on both sides, those are the lesser wing of sphenoid. These right here, this one and this one right here. Okay, so now this little thing that you guys see here, right there, what I'm pointing at, that is the crystal galley right here. That is the crystal galley. And this right here, over here, like almost like under it, would have to be the cruciform plate right here. And then over here on this side right here will be the temporal bone. And then right here, this right here would be the stella torsia. Right here, stella torsia, right there, the cilia torsia. And then this would be right here, this would be like, all this would be the occipitalis bone, because these are the temporal bones and this is the occipital bone, frontal bone, and the rest. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the inferior view of the skull. So yeah, so this right here is the maxilla, right here, maxilla. This little thing right there, right here, is a palatine bone right there. I think that's how you say it, not really sure. This right here, like almost like in the bottom of it right there, that's the little thing. That is the bomber. That is the bomber. This right here is the occipital condyle. Yeah, I'm for sure that's how you say it right here. This is the occipital bone, occipital bone. I'm not really sure if that's how you say it, but yeah. So right here, this is the mastoid process right there. This is a temporal bone. This right here, like on the side right there, right here, is a sphenoid bone right there, right here. Sphenoid bone right there, right there. Oh, and this right here, this right here is the zygomatic bone right here, zygomatic bone. Yeah, the one I showed before. Yeah, and right here, I think it's around here for sure. I think it's around here is the stylo process. Around here, the stylo process. So yeah, so I think that is it. Still have to learn it. Not really come through with it, but yeah, that's it, guys.